Welcome back to another episode of Railway Empire. I wanted to make sure the quarterly report that popped up at the very back end of last episode popped up for this one, so I'm not even saving the game yet. I'm just going to go right into it, and we're going to review this. As always, I ask if I hope I can earn your subscription. I don't beg for it in terms of, like, just do it before you make me. No. I want to earn it through what I provide in terms of the entertainment value by failing or doing a good job. Usually the first one. Or by just making you laugh a little bit and going, wow, he sucks at this game. I'm going to be so much better than him. Or maybe reminding you of a game you own or want to buy yourself that you haven't yet. That's a lot of my stuff. For this series, it's kind of a labor of love. I like train games, and I'm going to be playing at least one train game at all times for the next 10 years if I can. Even if it's every other day, every other third day, whatever, I don't care. I want to play train games. I'm a big train head from the 80s and 90s, and train games have always been a very soft spot for me. All right, so here we go. Let's go right into it, show you what we can. This quarter, we made a lot more, 762 grand more than last quarter. I don't know if that's counting my bond. We're about to find out. I'm going to pause it. The freight actually moved up a lot. A lot of that can be attributed to me starting a tremendous amount of trains. Passengers went up by only 15 grand. 18 grand. Mail went up by a good 40 grand. Industry is producing about 50 grand more. Miscellaneous, why did we get miscellaneous? I think we connected somewhere we were supposed to, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know. I wish it would. Oh, I know. I traded tech points, which I said I never do. In the list video, I said don't ever do that. It's not worth it. However, I did see an opportunity. I've increased my tech points to about 55 a month, maybe 53, 54 a month, right? And what happened was a professor offered me $467,000, as you can see right there, for I think it was 80 tech points. So 2 months worth of my research in exchange for almost $500,000. And I was like, you know what? I'm expanding so fast and buying so many industries, I'm going to do it. I don't usually do it, but I did that time. Freight cars has gone up by almost 90. Passengers has gone down. Packages has gone up. This is our mail benefit because we've been putting some mail cars on some of the stuff. Distance travel is higher. Delays is higher. Breakdowns is higher. Innovation points is lower. That's understandable. Wages is higher. Maintenance is higher. Interest rates are higher. I took out a bond. Recruitment costs a little higher. Locomotives, I spent a lot on locos. 288,000 for 709,000. Construction routes, yeah, I bought a lot. Building construction, I built a lot of stations and supply depots. And industry, I think I bought 2 industries. So there you go. And our company value is soaring. See, I wish I could buy my own stock, but this is one of the few games where you can't. You can see my bonds right here. $3.25 million in bonds. And I don't feel bad about that. Industrial goods, it's starting to go up. I might want to buy some. Because we just invested in a shed load of wood being moved around in many different areas. I think that might not be a bad idea. Let me look at food, though. Food has been down. It might be good for that, too. It's also cheaper. Raw materials, too. The one thing I wish would show you is if it says, like, whatever this is, tell me what goods are considered part of each group. I don't think it does. I'm going to look in here. Tips and tricks. Economy. Banking activities. Stock market. Yeah, including foodstuffs for these. Raw materials does include wood and lumber. What's industrial goods? I own paper, and that's about it right now, so I'm glad I didn't buy that. Consumer goods are beer, cotton. I own all of this entire line. I own all of that stuff. I do own a little bit of leather boots. I'm not sure who's using it. I don't know. Is that chocolate or something? I've never seen that. These are these. Papers we don't have out. We're not making that. This entire first line we own. No, we don't own that. But we own a lot of this. Foodstuffs. We just bought a cheese factory too last video. I don't have salt yet, but there's salt on this side of the river. So I'm going to buy a little bit of stock. Just a little bit. In the food market, because if you look, it's kind of down right now. And this is 1 year. So for this 1 year, it's gone like this. It's going down a little bit. I think it's worth buying a little bit. We're going to buy, I can buy 100 shares for $250,000. Let's do that. And I'm going to buy raw materials, the same thing. And see what happens. Let's let it go for now. But one thing I don't know, So $250,000, and it did raise the price, but that's all right. I don't know if I should be doing that, but hey, you know what? Let's give it a shot. We also own the cheese factory in Madison now. I just built it. So what I'm going to do is start getting from Scott's Clearing more milk, as well as from Williams Cattle. Williams Cattle, maybe not. That one's 1.6 million. What about this one? 1.2 million. I don't really want to spend that kind of money. How much is in our warehouse? Milk is 4. Yeah, okay. So there's also a train here, moving milk back to it. There should be another one landing now. He's loading up. Yep, he's good. So how much is left? 12. I could do one more. It makes about 3.2 a week. I think this one up here is very underserved. Yeah, I'm going to make a train that just goes between here and there, drops cheese off. Who needs cheese? Madison, do you need cheese yourself? Technically? Not sure how, maybe because the factory's there. Rock Island? No, I really doubt it. Yep. From 70,000 citizens, that's the easier way to do it. Yep, Chicago needs it. Indianapolis needs it. And I'm assuming Grand Rapids shouldn't need it. They're close. No, they need it too. And then Toledo. Toledo doesn't need it. Wow, so it's these 3 cities in this boom, 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 boom. Okay. I don't have a connection between Chicago and Indianapolis that's direct. And I'm not going to build one yet because I have this other line here. So now we have a new train. Scott's Clearing to Madison. Edit station, priority this, 8, go, drop off. I should drop the cheese. It doesn't convert instantaneously, is what I'm getting at. I don't like the idea of going, hey, wait for this. It'll snow up the line, so you're just going to do that and go back and forth, and there's going to be a cargo. Add loco, yep. Yep, it matters. So we're going to send that out. Williams, they have 2 trains going on the line, and they have at the station 13. I'm going to clone this train again. Let him go. A lot of trains. I got to slow down. This one warehouse is getting really slammed, and I know that. Rock Island is... It's missing lumber, sugar, cloth, milk. It's having some issues. I think I should make another train from here, even though I said I'm making too much. That doesn't include what the first train is, which I think is Warehouse 1. Warehouse 1, it goes from Warehouse 1 to Rock Island to Chicago, back to Warehouse 1. When it goes to Warehouse 1, it's not set up. It's just doing whatever it thinks is right. I'm not going to mess with it for now. I want to mess with it really badly and provide a little bit of everything, but I'm not going to. I know I have a lot of technology, or not technology, a lot of stuff in play. Because right now I have some of these have never gotten a bonus in terms of, not bonus, a push-up in terms of a second train. Conductor, yep. I can't get more, okay, I can. You know what? I can do a conductor, and what I should do is have Madison and Rock Island have a train between the two of them that just does cargo. As weird as that seems, and then maybe from there, Rock Island go down the line to St. Louis, because that's a very short line. It's going to be like, yeah, great, awesome, but this line is so congested, I need to make a bypass if I do that. And I'm going to do it now. I know I just talked myself into it. I'm going to make sure that when I come this way, there's a line this way to go around it. So we're going to make that real quick to make sure we don't get screwed. And the bigger, kind of the better. Because I'm looking at it, I'm going, you know what? If I do this, right? I'm going to... those two are there. So this one here. So I want you to stop there. I want you to start there. And you're fine there. I'm not touching that one there. I'm probably going to move you and say stop here. Oops. Stop there. Going in. Stop there, going in. You don't exist anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not needed. Okay. So the idea with this, right? I want to get all three of these growing more. And I know there's a lot of alcohol here. Let me see what's in here in terms of alcohol. There's a bet you there's 7 beer, 7 alcohol. I'm going to say go up down this line, and I'm going to put a conductor on. I'm going to put 2 trains, right off the bat. One is cargo from St. Louis to Rock Island. No, they already have their own beer. To Madison. Madison to Rock Island. Rock Island to Madison. And it's just going to be trains. I'm going to say, you know what? Passengers and freight only. Yes. Add a loco. Add in the Rogers American 47. Pretty nice. Go. Conductor. Bam. Done. Okay, so that's one for just passengers and cargo. Madison has a lot. And I'm assuming Madison, is there anything here? We're making a sawmill on that. Let's go up one. What do you have for cargo? You have 1 lumber. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. You have lumber galore. I think it might be time to upgrade the sawmill. How much? 400 grand to make 3.2 carloads a week. We're getting close to the thing being done, so I'm going to say yes. Because I think one of our tasks is just... Yeah, no, we're not. 50 loads of lumber to Rock Island. We have 7. So making more, I think, is only a good idea. That's done. That's done. Buy one of your competitors' companies, yes. Reach a population of 100,000 Toledo, which I'm trying to unscrew right now. So let's go do a little bit of work on Toledo. Toledo is growing again. It's getting a little bit... It doesn't have beer, and it doesn't have milk. And that's understandable. So what I'm going to do... The closest milk is... There's 2 here. None here. None here. None here. Okay, so we're going to have to make we're going to make a connection from Williams Cattle, because I think we can upgrade this. It's 90% there. I think there was a train. Let me see if there's a train. Click on Toledo's train station, not the city name itself. And look at the train list. I really wish in here it would show you what they're hauling at the time. It would be very helpful. That's going that way, and I'm okay with that. Next one. Chicago to Toledo. Okay with that one. Coleman. What I need is, I think one is going to Scott's Clearing. And I don't see it. Scott's Clearing to Madison. That might be it. Nope. It's not either. It might be, though. I'm trying not to overdo this. I know I have a tremendous amount on my lines. And I know someone's going to say, oh, you could do it this way. And probably you're more than welcome to. Just don't be a jerk about it. But I'm not seeing... there's a better way to do this. Go here to Scott's Clearing and get a train list. And I need one of these going to... No one's going from Scott's Clearing. Maybe this one. Nope. Scott's coming to Chicago. I have a feeling I'm just not bringing milk in ever. And I could bring it from this warehouse, but this warehouse is really slammed. Though I do have 3 trains on there bringing milk in now. Maybe I should just send one whole train over with this milk. I mean, I'm looking at it, and it's the basics are okay. It's beer is a problem, right? And we have beer. Where do we have beer? We have beer from. We own that beer company. We own that beer company. There's no beer here though. So what I'm going to do is say, Coal Manor, how much beer do you have? It might be. This is what I mean when I said there's not a lot of people doing this. There's not a. Wow, they upgraded that, didn't they? There's not a lot of people hauling just grain out. It seems. There's 4. And it goes to Grand Rapids, but Grand Rapids is losing the beer as quick as it gets it. Oh, I know. Wait, do I need more? Oh. I never did increase it, did I? That would do it. I'm shipping in as much as I can. It's going to eat it up by the town and the brewery. And the brewery, see, it has 18 available, but it can't go through it quick enough. 0.8 per week. Okay, we're just going to do it. There you go. More industry investments. Okay, let it go. I'm not going to do any more. Locomotive ahead is slow to missing operating supplies. Don't I have a supply depot somewhere around here? I don't. Do I not have one of this entire line? I don't. Huh. There's one there, but it doesn't mean he's going to it. All right, fine. Supply tower right here. Boop. Make a bypass as soon as I can. So he stops, and now because I can see the back of his butt and where it's going, I'm going to have a bypass go around him. So I want signals on his butt. I know that I'm not setting that up right, and I apologize for that, but not too much. I didn't want it here. That's the issue. That should be. I don't think I'm doing that right. I know there should be one in the middle so that they don't take up this whole lane, but that's what the bypass is for, so whatever. Okay, let that go. Okay, a lot more cash coming in, a lot more expansion. That cotton field, probably should put a second one there. So we're gonna go here, train list, select you, clone train, have fun, bye. Connected cars. Reduce weekly train cost per... Yes. Weekly cost for train person by 20. Sure. Come on, fight me, woman. You know you want to. Trisha. Hi. 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 I hate Trisha so much. Wow. It pushes up a lot. I'm just spending... Remember, this is like 100 points. I'm using the money from the professor to get it. So it's not a bad thing.
Excuse me, but could you keep out of this? You're driving the price up.
All right, no suitable freight for this train available. What do you do? Stevens Farm to warehouse. Okay, you only do corn, so that means this place, stop. This place is full. So let me stop that one. We're gonna watch him in a second. So this place is probably full of corn. It is full of corn. That's great. That's actually one of the few things. It was not good. We're going to make him start going and doing fruit farm right after that. So we're going to say, good. You set up rail line from warehouse 1. You're going to go to Miller Manor. Stevens Farm to warehouse 1 to Miller Manor to warehouse 1. At Miller Manor, you're going to pick up that. You're going to get a full load. Yes. Try for it. Yes. Go. Anyone else having this issue? It looks like the answer is no. Let's take a look at the warehouse. It's got some fabric, a lot of lumber, a little bit of everything else, some fruit. What I need to do is make a warehouse run. Where's the fruit coming from? Oh, down there. Have we really... Okay, what are you shipping? That's more fruit. Green Forest Isles. I think I made a mistake with that one. But I'll let it go to see if it does what I think. Green Forest Isles, that one, never mind. Conductor. Mail transport by 15%. Yeah, okay. We're going to give you a train just to do that. Between Indianapolis and Toledo to make that grow. Chicago's overdone. I know that is. I could also do Indianapolis to Grand Rapids, and maybe they'll do, well, I can't because they'd go that way. Not having this is really annoying me. A lot. I didn't think I would ever need it. And now I'm regretting it. Because if I try to fix it, with that 4-banger there, I should never have done that there, but whatever. We could go St. Louis to Toledo to Grand Rapids, and then would go like this, and okay, that works. So new train. St. Louis. We're gonna go right on past Indianapolis to Toledo, to Grand Rapids, back to St. Louis. We're gonna say you're gonna do passengers and rail only. And we're gonna give you a Rogers American. Doesn't weigh much, and we're gonna give you some rail cars of a dining car and a mail car. And we're gonna give, if we give you a caboose, bonus for all employees 20%, 15% pushed up by 20% would be 3 points, so 18%. I think it's worth it because they're not gonna have a lot, but at the same time, it's already pretty high as it is. We're just gonna let it go and say, there you go, have fun. Give the conductor, give her, boom. See, 17%, whatever. There you go. A lot of fun playing this. Locomotive is what now? Slow to missing operating supplies. Did I not build? Oh, What do you do? There should be one nowhere? Uh-oh. I'm gonna put one here. No, that's station. I guess I could put one here. It might be better than nothing. Supply tower. I'm trying to avoid. There's a signal right there. I'm trying to avoid it. If you can see, it's right there. I'm gonna make a whatchamacallit past it. I'm going to pretend to, because I thought I knew what I was doing. Trying to make an overshoot. And the idea... Oh, man. Alright, just got to get rid of it. So what we're going to do is try to get every little bit we can here. Trying to take advantage of what I can. I'm gonna say afterwards. There. Should have one after, not before. This is my thinking. And when you go in here, like that, like that. That should do it. I hope that's right. They're going to come in, and they're not going to have a signal in right here. And I need something here, if possible. And I don't have it. I would love one there, but I don't have that. That sucks. Oh, come on. I got to be careful on this one. This whole thing becomes one signal if I do it wrong. That's the issue. That's why you might be like, what is he doing? I'm being very cautious. Because if not, they go into this. If they're in this and there's no signal, the entire thing until the next signal, meaning here. Here, that's all one single. That's a mistake. So I'll go like that. I've got to go like it's gonna be fine. Like that. This thing becomes one single. So I'm gonna put up here too, and hopefully that works. We're gonna find out if it's gonna snarl it. One of the two. See what I mean? They stopped back here for that. That's a mistake. Task is about to expire. What? Reach a population of 100 grand in Toledo. Crap. Well, that's not happening. That's optional. I couldn't fix it because I didn't know that station trick from Lazioni. And I've been trying to. They're missing lumber, beer, and sugar. I never did get the sugar from there to go there. So, oh, of course she's going to connect in with these underground bullshits. All right, so what I'm going to do is make a train from both Warehouse 2 and from the sugar field and just try to attract everyone I can. So, first one, Warehouse 2 to Toledo. That's all you're going to do. When you come back, there's no way to go to Lee Ranch first. So, maybe I could grab something else. What else would be useful here? I could get dresses, but I have to go all the way out. No, that's all right. I'm going to say Warehouse 1. I'm going to say whatever you need, take it up there. So, good. Add loco. This one, done. And then we're going to do another one from Thompson Manor to Toledo. I know they want sugar. I know they want sugar. And then back to Grand Rapids. We'll come back full every time at least. That's a lot though. All right, so stop that. One thing I want to find out, what else are you lacking? Your grain is low. Your corn is fine. Your lumber is low. That'll be taken care of. Meat's fine. Beer is low. That's low. And then vegetables are getting taken care of. Fruits are... We'll see about this one. All right. Should be okay. I gotta stop. I'm spending way too much money. Grain farm near Rock Island. Where's this? 2.015 million. The business for sale as is unprofitable. Yeah, but I'm not giving you $2 million for it. So no. Go away. Thompson Manor to Grand Rapids. Oh, add logo. There you go. Okay, that should be good. Let's see. Locomotive slowed to missing operating supplies, which should not be happening. There's one supply tower there. What's your route? Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I never did do that, did I? All right. That's a valid concern. This one needs one too. Supply tower right there. So hopefully it doesn't stop that up. Should be fine. Go. He's getting corn. Auction, don't care. Personnel. Headhunter, don't care. You're all good. Engine shed, again, I don't care. Okay. I want to go back through my train list for 1 second. I just want to see if there's anything that's really... Like, we're getting to the point where we might replace the dragons soon. They're getting... Like, some of them... This work life, I'm not sure if that's meant to be that way or not, but he's waiting here. Being loaded to Warehouse 1. What are you doing? To Warehouse 1. Mm-hmm. I gotta be careful. I know they're making a lot of cash. I know, yeah, level 2. Yeah, 1.7 million. No, I'm good. Did a lot missing operating supplies. Which I don't understand when there's a thing right here. Oh, I know. He went to here first, then came back. Okay. He should be fine. We should be making... Look, the money's going to start flowing in like crazy now. And I just got to be a little patient. And one thing I got to do is start... 1 minute. I got to go. When is that one task? Not this one. This one's probably not achievable. Buy one of your competitors by 1860. The Rock Island lumber roads are not going. It's pissing me off greatly. So what I'm going to do is make another train. I know I keep making a lot of trains. There's just literally not what I want. That's to Madison to Chicago. That's again to Chicago. Waiting for Madison, Chicago. Lock steer again, I don't care about. Loaded. Now it's going to Chicago a third time. Let me see what this place is doing for lumber. It's got a decent amount, so I want to make a new train. I think I've been waiting on this. I can't remember.
This darn technology throws a wrench in the works too often, doesn't it?
Shut up. So rail line, Madison to Rock Island. That's all you're gonna do is lumber priority. Minimum at least 4 cars. Say yes, go. I don't care what you bring back. Thank you. Done. Done. I feel like I've done this before. I don't know. Oh shoot. Minus train. Engineer. Reduced maintenance. Sure. And go. Waiting for track clearance, which is what I expect. I did say I was going to make a bypass, and I didn't, and that's a mistake of mine. So what I'm going to do is make a bypass right here and say go on right on by. It's going to take some money. I don't care, because we have way too many trains on this line. It might cost some cash. You know what? Please stop doing this. There's $88,000 to say, yeah, no more, no thank you. Because I'm getting tired of this. They should be able to go straight up there and say, hey, let's get this done. Now, I'm not even gonna put it like that and say, hey, go have fun. Hopefully that's enough. What's your problem? He's waiting for track clearance. Yeah, I kind of figured. I should have another one that goes past it that way, but we mostly go through Madison and deliver to Madison. The money's just flowing in. Research is now a good 145 points. Under train, we could get the Baldwin 10-wheeler. It goes 37 miles an hour, 106 traction. This goes 34 miles an hour, 95% traction. Probably, let's just buy it all.
Woo! Is your new locomotive as quick as it looks?
And I think we should try to do an engine shed. If I replace all my locomotives... Oh, I see. Oh, that's awesome. I get it now. So let me see, what's this called? I don't know it on that one screen. I know it on this screen. If I want to replace all of my consolidations with this, how much would it cost? I could also replace all my trains for 800 grand and everyone would just go faster. Everyone. Is 800 grand worth that cost? Every train would be the fast, but it would also replace all my, I'm just going to replace the consolidations with it and not care. It does speed them up a little bit. So I think that's a good move. So Baldwin. Replace the consolidation. We get, it's negative money. That's awesome. There you go. It sucks we no longer have the little blue train. I like the consolidation. I've used it in many train games before, but yeah. Engineer available. Maximum speed, sure. We're gonna give that to someone doing a very, there's a long St. Louis train. I gotta find out. So let's go here. I'm looking for either Grand Rapids. St. Louis Grand Rapids, I think, is the one we're looking for. Is this the one? Yeah, that's the one. Yes. They don't work greatly together, but they're still good. Okay. I would like a better way to do that because I have like 50 employees and whatever, man. It hurts a little bit. See, there's not a lot of stuff here because The town, I'm trying. I'm going to fail this task. The conductors here. 10% more for mail. No. How are you? Pause. Is there anyone else we can bring in with this? You're bringing in just fruits and vegetables. You've got a conductor. I don't like that. Because if I go to my train list, right? I can't see the cargo. By engine type, by staff, by waiting time, by top speed, by length of route, by balance. It doesn't offer by cargo. And I can sort it by the ones that are not any more consolidation. If I go here, right? You got a conductor. You are a freight engine. That is I think a freight engine. There you go, they work well together. Have fun. Bye-bye. Speaking of which, when does my loan come due? 79 weeks and 38 weeks. Could pay it off early. Trade shares. A loss. Oh, they do that. Okay, what about raw materials? Loss. Don't like that. Again, an experiment I tried. I'm not against it. I'm just like, eh. Headhunter or auctioneer. Don't care about either one. Okay. They still conflict. I cannot make them happy. Whatever. Let's let the money come in. Don't worry about it too much, man. Now it's just trying to spy. Of course. I say that, and then here. I'm sending from Trisha again. Trisha Jones. See ya. Bye. We might get something good. We might get something.
My spy informed me that you need to urgently clean up
Tachograph.
your research department. Those secret construction plans are lying all over the place.
So, another quarterly report at the end. Damn it. We're going to look, though. We're going to open it up. Freight has gone up by 200 grand. Pasture has gone up by a good 70 grand. Mail has gone up by 120 grand. Industry has gone up by 200 grand in a single quarter. Miscellaneous, we have no miscellaneous. That's okay. That's why we have a loss, by the way. Freight cars has added another 80 cars. Passengers has gone up by, oh my God, 900 passengers. Packages has increased by almost 2,000. Hence the mail car. Distance travel has gone up by a good 800 miles. Delays has gone up by 320 days. Breakdowns is actually lesser. Innovation points is higher. Wages is lower. How? Oh, I think I got some kind of tech. Maintenance higher. Interest rate higher. Miscellaneous. That's higher than the spy. Recruitment costs are higher. Locomotives is lower. Construction routes lower. Building construction lower. Industry lower, but still a cost. How much to buy her? I'm very curious. Not her, her. I own 11% of her shares. I can sell that, but what if I wanted to buy 39%? Which would give me 50. I need 40% to make 51. 2.7 million. I found out how this works in mergers, by the way. I read it in the patch notes or the in-game guide. It gives her all her money, deletes all her trains, deletes all her tracks, refunds all her buildings. If she has bonds, you can get a negative number. You get all their money, though. And I'm like, so you can't see their money. I'm like, I don't know more about that one. I kind of want to buy more. Her shares are 57,000. I bought them originally at 24. It's worth putting more money in early if you can, but at the same time, that slows expansion. Look how quick our money's coming in now after that quarter. So I do want to see this. We own that. Let's see if these are making money. Total profit 8,000. Total profit 128,000. The fabric factory is now making 200. It's now paid itself off. I'm not buying that factory. The beer factory or beer brewery has now paid itself off handsomely. This cattle farm has made no money at all. Not sure how that's the case, but okay. Seems no one's moving it to where it should be. Even though I'm moving everything from here to, I'm assuming to Chicago? The meat factoring plant has paid itself off. The paper mill has made a ginormous profit. No idea how. I could buy the tool maker very cheaply. We don't want to buy more industries right now. I'm trying to save money up to do some weird things. Hopefully, how's Rock Island doing? I want to see if this task is done. So we failed that. That's fine. We are getting more loads. Now I'm focusing on it. And transport 100 passengers from Toledo to Omaha without stopping. I do have to do that still. 1861. I got to get my move on real heavily. So I'm trying to get this done as soon as possible. Covered cab received. Covered cab. Covered cab. What? I bought that in an auction. Covered cab. What is covered cab? Covered freight car. Covered cab. Increased profits from transport and mail by 10%. So we can go all the way back here and get more tech. Interesting. Not what I expected, but interesting. Up here, the only thing I'm waiting on is accelerate train maintenance would be very nice for 200 points. We have 100 exactly. Under here, I do have the nicest train. I'm happy about it. I could get this one for more freight. It's just more traction power for 200, another 100 points. It means it comes off the line quicker. Or increase reliability, or increase the ticket price per passenger by 7%. That might be our biggest one. Increase profits from transport and mail by 7%. We're making a lot off that, but it's 500 points right there. Increase the number of passengers in every city where your company is safe by 8%. I think that's the play. But I'm going to wait till the next episode to do that because we are 42 minutes in. And I did 9 episodes today. I was supposed to do 2. Oops. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for those of you that are leaving feedback, or thank you, or a like, or whatever that stuff is, the comments. That's cool stuff. I really appreciate it. I mean, we're so far in. Majority of people have left already when I start that, what's called the cadence. Thank you very much. I love playing train games. I have so many I want to play. Between this one, Railway Empire 2, Railroad Corporation 1 and 2. There's another one I forgot the name of. I'll have to go find out. There's a lot of train games. I am set for the rest of my life. As long as I do this career and I have a second channel to dump more train games on, I'm golden. Even though if barely anyone watches, that's okay. Have a great rest of your day. Merry Christmas if it's there, or Happy New Year. That's when you'll probably be seeing around this video between Christmas and New Year's of December 2025. Have a great day and have a good night. Well, 7 mates. I'll see you later.